think so. The seller's about he should sign any minute. I think I dispoed it actually before it's even signed. But yeah,
that's pretty sick. Adam, go ahead, man.
Hey, Adam Oli over here. Class 11, the ones. So hopefully keep it that way. Getting ready to call these leads on iSpeed's lead. I'm pumped.
There you go. Danny, what about you, man?
What's up, guys? Danny Herman. I was in the election class. I believe that was number 9, if I recall. Closed basically a 12.5K banger today. I have a lot of walkthroughs, so should be signing 3 more with this week by tomorrow, I guess, hopefully. So let's get some deals.
Yeah, let's do it. And I guess we'll call him a regular now. We got Mr. Looney in the house. What's up, dude?
What's going on, big dog? Yeah, guys, it's John Looney, ready to ride. And let's see what we can do on here.
Let's do it. All right. So the way that we're going to do this, we got people down here. We got more. Hold on. We got more. Damn, I didn't even know there was a scroll bar in here. Jacob, what's going on, man?
Howdy, howdy.
Where are you coming from?
Well, I'm old Team Ocho.
There you go.
Down here in Georgia. Actually, I'm about to get a contract signed right now. I'm typing it up.
What?
Got a $90,000 price drop.
Why did y'all get all these contracts before we went
I
live?
know. I know.
Hopefully we save some. And then
I haven't even bought leads yet. I'm about to buy them on the fly.
there you go. And then we got Caesar in the house. What's up, Caesar?
What up, fam? What's up, RJ? So part of what? Fab 4, I think? Class 4?
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic 4. There you go.
Yeah. Got a movie coming out for it and everything this year.
There you go. There you go.
Awesome. All right. So we should have a couple of people join us. We're gonna try and keep this action packed. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna start dialing, and whoever gets a seller on the line gets to take over. Look at this. We got another one. We got Joey De Guzman in the house.
What's up?
Joey, what class were you in?
6-pack.
Oh, look at this. We got first class. We got 11th. We got 5th with John. We got Danny. The election class is the 7th class.
Wow, 7. There you go.
7th. We got Ocho 6-pack. Man, and fantastic. But we're almost covering everybody. Exciting. So you guys we got everything covered. So we're just going to start dialing. And whoever gets someone on the phone, we'll let that person, everyone else mute. Let that person kind of take over so we can hear. If it starts going sideways and someone thinks they've got like a great call, like raise your hand, and then we'll mute the person and we'll let the other person take over. But let's get to it. Man, I realize it's been a minute since I've talked to sellers. You guys have had me busy.
Me too.
Got to dust off the cobwebs, RJ.
I know, right? See if I can still do this.
bang bang.
John, did you get some leads?
About to in a second. Just doing a quick little post. Let y'all
Been forwarded to voicemail. The person.
By the way, RJ, I'm just calling a bunch of old speed to lead leads.
That's your sweet spot.
The person you're trying to reach is not.
How do I mute all of you guys?
Hi, is this Christina?
Yes.
Hey, Christina. This is Danny Herman giving you a call. You spoke to my team regarding your Columbian Avenue property there.
I haven't spoke to anybody, and I get like a week. I'm not interested.
I mean, I wouldn't have given you a call if you didn't input your information or. All right.
I'm buying some right now.
She sounded lovely, man.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah.
Wish I could just bulk purchase this stuff.
Your call has. Six, one.
I got dyslexia or something. These damn numbers so close together.
Hi, this is Bert.
Hey, is this Steven?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Steven? This is Tyler Osborne. I was just giving you a call real quick because it looked like you were maybe trying to sell your place on Anna Court.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, awesome. And what were you looking to get for that?
360.
360. Okay, can you just kind of tell me a little bit about, what you got going on?
Well, have you seen pictures of it, or
Yeah. Looks like it's fairly updated. Just quick glance here, you said 360. I'm curious how you came up with that number.
Well, that's what I want for it. It's a unique piece of property, and I feel it's worth the money because of the
Gone?
property itself.
I got it. Oh yeah, I got it.
It's not gone, man. I see you might have
Okay,
signed something with somebody. But I don't think
so
it's
is that
gone.
like
How much
your
is it up
firm
here?
hard number? You're not entertaining anything else, or?
Well, I'll definitely entertain an offer, but not a low offer.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking here real quick, honestly, and I probably am not going to be the best fit here. I don't want to waste your time, but the
Shit, I think 3 weeks.
3 weeks. So 22,
30 days.
22,
30 days.
22 days or 30 days from now, if he falls out, which I think he will, I can give you a ring and we can make it happen.
Or do that.
All right.
We
So
can do that.
my name's John. Okay, I'll give you a call in a couple weeks. See where you're at.
Okay, John.
Appreciate it.
All right.
If you go to my property, it's on a lake, and it's more than a third of an acre. It's more like 2/3 of an acre. When you go there, you would see it.
Okay. Well, yeah, I do appreciate the time, Steven, but sadly, I don't think I'll be the best fit. So hopefully you can get it sold here soon.
No problem. I appreciate the call, though. Have a good day, man.
You too. Appreciate it. Bye.
So I'm going to try to navigate my best on dialing and playing producer over here with the mutes and the unmutes. We got Steven in here. What's up, Steven?
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Want to try that seller again, RJ, from earlier?
Yeah, actually, he hasn't responded to my text, but I'll try him here in a little bit.
How do you raise your hand in this thing? Like if I get on the phone?
Just unmute yourself.
Oh, okay.
So I can put it on the market.
To fix it? I mean, fixed already?
Fix everything so that I can put it on the market for maximum value.
Because he said it was, he told me it was 15 for the thing, 7 for the roofing. And he said maybe another 5 for painting or whatever you want, other things. He told me that it was, he said something like 25, 26. Okay. And then he said, that's basically it.
So
Just
25.
just have to paint.
So
And
20.
the floor, they can put that other cheap one, so it's not that, the wooden one they put on. He said
Got
the
it.
floor's still good.
Got it. Okay.
It was done a long time ago, but it's been there. I don't think I've seen it.
And how much do you think I can sell it on the market once I do that?
Told me that much, so I sold 25 and 75 is like 100. But I don't know if that would be, you would have to put it for more because originally the house we had it for, they told us 140.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, the homeless did a bunch of mess, and they did a big mess in there and stuff, and then that's when they did the raid after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
House wasn't that bad before. It just got worse as time went.
Got it. Okay.
But that's more or less. But I can ask the guy to give me paperwork if you need the paperwork. The guy across the street. He's a contractor.
Absolutely.
And I'll just tell him.
Well, Virginia.
If you know how much should do for you.
Well, Virginia, I mean, you and I have talked about this for like 3 months now, and you know your numbers very well. And I usually don't go over the numbers with a lot of folks because it kind of just goes over their head. But you're on top of your numbers, so just to let you know how I'm looking at it, is at the end of the day, after I put in, your guy says about 20, 25, I got to give myself a little bit of cushion. So I'm putting myself about $30,000 to $35,000 of rehab there. And so
if it's 25 to put, and then you give us, or then you take the taxes too. So that's 30. And then you say you give us really that could be 60. You can give us 70.
Yeah, but one thing,
and then 25, so it's 100, and then you can make 140. But the thing is, it's commercial. That's what the other lady told me, that it was still commercial. And I said, I don't think so because half of it was sold.
It'll be a deal.
The power and water, but I haven't heard.
2 minutes on the phone.
We're probably looking at mid-April.
Mid-April? Let me look at this calendar real quick. 22nd sound good? That gives me about four full weeks. How's that? 22nd.
Would May 1st be the bet? Can we put it to May 1st, and if we close sooner, we close sooner?
Sing to me. Sing to me. Yeah, let's do first week of May. Let me see what the first we can do May 1st. That's a Thursday, so that we can do. How about this, man? I'll make it perfect just for you. We could do May 1st or before. How's that sound?
Yeah. That way, I mean, if we're out of the house, I mean, if they have it ready for us to move in April 15th, then we can close on the 22nd type thing.
Okay. Now let's see.
That way, it's kicking off your second quarter off good.
Talk to me. Let's see. Okay. This bathroom looks pretty good, man. You did that yourself?
I had somebody come in and do it. Girl's dad that goes to school with my daughter. Her dad came in today. He works for Maybank ISD, and he does it during the summer remodels.
Okay. If we can get this written up today, can I get one of my guys to go take a look at it tomorrow? And that way it just kind of co-signs everything, because there's good pictures you have. I just so it can co-sign everything for us.
Yeah, just let me know what's or have them reach out to me, because I don't want to be in a meeting or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll let you know tonight. What's the number that makes this thing happen?
I mean, if you're giving us until May 1st, I mean, the number that
130, 135, like 130,500.
You
Yeah.
carry closing costs.
Let's do it. Let's just button it up. You don't even have to say it twice. What's your email, brother? I think Okay. So,
2004. Yeah, you sent me one.
yeah, yeah. It's exactly how how you filled it out on here. I see it.
Yeah, and then we need to add William Fears to the sign because me and my father-in-law both bought it together. We're 50-50 owners. I just live in it.
Okay.
So he's on board. He's like, whatever decision I make, he's on board about because he knows I'm trying to do what's best for my family, and I'm not going to try to do anything out from under him.
No, for sure.
I've already paid him back his investment, so anything he's making is extra money.
Absolutely. Yeah, good son right there. What's his first name?
William?
No S at the end, right?
No, sir.
Same last name?
No, Fears. Fears.
Sears?
F.
Oh.
F, like you're scared. Fears.
Oh, Fe. Sorry.
Yeah, F is in Frank.
Oh, that's a cool last name right there. I'm gonna send both of them to your email. Is that cool?
I mean, I can give you his
I can do that. What's his email?
Yamaha Willie.
Man, we can't have something that I can spell.
Yamaha.
Yamaha.
Willie. Willie.
Man, he's from the boonies, ain't he? Yamaha Willie.
He's a Dow Rock native in Rowlett.
Okay, that sounds like a good old boy that everybody know in the diners and all over town. That's Yamaha Willie right there. Better watch out.
Everybody knows his daughter, my wife, because she used to bartend at Doty's Lower Greenville.
I have a house right by it on Knox Henderson.
Okay. Yeah, she bartended at Doty's probably for 10 years before we met.
Yamaha Willie at what was the email? Yahoo. Let me get this buttoned up real fast. Now, if I send this to you, you're not gonna leave it blank, are you?
No.
I'm just messing with you.
I mean, I would have had to have him.
No, of course. I'm just playing with you. Let's see, we got Daniel Teal, and let me see if I remember his name. Hang on, don't tell me. It was William Fears.
Yeah.
And then right after we get off, brother, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call one of my contractors so he can kind of let me know his schedule for tomorrow. And then if you can find that foundation paperwork, just take a picture of the front and back or however many pages it is, that'll just kind of help me in the future so we don't need to bug too deep on it. And then they'll probably only be there for a couple minutes just looking at stuff, and then we'll be good to go.
Yeah, so and I'll find the paperwork or I'll reach out to the same people. They upgraded all the plumbing, got all the cast iron pipes out, and they did the foundation. But I just forwarded it to you in a text message. I just screenshot it.
I'm gonna look at it right now. Let's see. You excited to move out?
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of this little house and go into 2,600 square foot.
There you go.
And then 4 acres, and I get my shop back. It's been killing me working on my race car out of a trailer.
What kind of race cars you got going on over there?
I got a 1927 Roadster drag car.
Okay. You bet on those drag races?
No, I do bracket racing. I don't do that no prep stuff. I mean, when I go out to the track and start drinking, I start betting.
Oh yeah.
But we race our normal races are like 20 grand a day for our bracket races. And it's a cheap deal. Like my little 6-year-old daughter's got a junior dragster too, so
yeah,
we're breaking.
That's
her
cool.
off.
You got to send me a picture of some of those cars. I've seen them like on some videos and stuff, but I've never really seen it.
Yeah, we got We got two 80 model
Contract
Camaros.
just sent.
We got
About to
one
close on the phone now,
67
real fast.
Camaro, then my Roadster. We got a funny car, and then a Fox Body Mustang, a coupe, and a what else we got? And I got a 76 Camaro.
Damn. Yeah, send me some pictures of that. I got some good news. I just emailed you over that contract. Let me know when you got it real fast. As soon as you knock it out, then your dad's gonna get it in his email, and you can just give him a ring and let him know. He could take a look at it. It's gonna email you another copy of the completed one. You can print it, or I'll just save it for you. But as soon as you knock it out, then he'll get his, and I'll let you know about tomorrow, man. We'll get rocking and rolling on this. This will be fun. You did some really good work to this.
What's like the steps? I mean, how does this go about? I've never.
Yeah, good question. So I'll tell you a little bit about our process. So first things first is me and you are going to of course come up with a good number that we agree on. That step's completed. As soon as we sign that document, that gives me authorization to go to the home, inspect it, make sure everything looks the way that you said it. As soon as that comes out to be green light, then we're moving forward, opening up title and getting the process to getting you paid.
Okay, so when title clears, is that when we get paid, or we get
So,
paid when we move or?
Good question. So today's what? Thursday? Probably Monday. Title will come back and pretty much show that it's clear. I pay the earnest money that executes the contract. I may have a couple of my other partners that do flooring guys or paint guys. Once my first inspector goes, it'll show me what other repairs that I'll be needing to do. Because my plan is as soon as it closes, I want to get started and have everything ready to fix it, get it all prepared for me to either rent it to a family or sell it to another family. So, I'll always keep you in the loop a day before, or let you know if somebody else may be popping by, and then you also let me know your schedule on what days is best for you, so you're always there.
Okay, so I guess the paid side, do we wait till closing to get paid?
Yeah. As soon as the day of closing, you guys figure out whenever the soonest that right now May 1st is the latest date, right? As we keep going through this process and we date a little bit longer, we'll be, of course, saying, hey, you might say I might want to move out a week earlier, this or that, and we'll coordinate with title and coordinate with our partners so we can make sure that it executes and funds that day. So that, pretty much you get the paycheck, we get the key.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'll say it. So it's basically just like using a realtor at closing is when funds are transferred.
Right. Yeah. Typically, most closings are handled, same time transaction, kind of like cash for keys, I guess you could say, to make it sound, easier.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because in Texas, there has been some cases where, let's say we close the day and I wired you the money right now, you could technically stay in that house for 45, 30 days or even longer without an eviction, because Texas doesn't have like strict rules on that stuff. So for it to fund in that, that hard money lender we're using to purchase the home and fix the home, they typically want it to be vacant and proven that you're moved out or going to move out on that day.
Okay. And so will it be wired or will it be checked?
I mean, I'll drop off pennies if you want. I can do direct deposit if you want.
Straight cash only?
I mean, I wish, but we now it's gonna be wire deposit. So as soon as we get further through the process, title's gonna ask for your wire information, things like that. They're gonna send you $1 to test it out, make sure it works, and then you just make sure that it's the account that you have full access to.
Can it be split funds?
It could, between you and dad.
Yeah, or my father-in-law. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. That's Mr. Fears, right?
Yes.
Yeah. As we
go ahead.
Because
I just want to. It doesn't show as much going into my bank.
No, I completely agree. Yeah, husbands and wives do it like that sometimes. And once we get closer to the closing table, like 2 weeks prior, we'll let them know. And on that HUD statement, it'll have your name, X amount, and then on his name, X amount, and then you review it before a couple days before closing, so you know exactly what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, which I know we've lived in it as our main house for over the 2 years to get capital gains, had to file the capital gains, so we're good there.
Good, man.
So, all righty, sounds good. I will get it signed, and then I'll hit him up and tell him that it's in his inbox.
Hang on now. You say you're gonna sign it while we're on the phone.
Oh, my bad.
Mess with it.
I sent you some parts while we were on the phone.
Oh, you did? Let me see. Oh, dang. This is what you do?
Yeah.
Dang. Dang. This is your.
All right, real quick. Todd, I'm going to text you, Todd. I got a property right now in Detroit that I'm about to send a contract on, but I want to make sure before I send it that we're good on this. So I'm about to text you over an address. I need you to let me know that I'm good to move forward on this because I would just lean on you. He needs this done as quickly as possible. All it needs is a turnover after tenant. So he was like paint, carpet, just normal tenant turnover stuff. He wants $25,000 for it. Says comparables in the area in similar condition will go over like 75 after you do the paint and the carpet and whatnot. I just text you the address. All right, so I've got Todd on my team taking a look at this real quick. Because I see some properties that are going for less, but it looks like a lot of those are in like really bad condition. So so you're saying just the normal turnover from a tenant. There's no systems or foundation or windows or anything like that needs to be done?
Definitely no foundation. Did see one of the windows needs to be replaced. I mean, you could replace all of them if you want, but I mean, one is broken, so definitely need to fix that one. And then, there's carpet, and they took the refrigerator, so we need to get a refrigerator in there, but that's just normal stuff. I mean, you flip it.
I got you. All right, bear with me. Let me check in with Todd real quick and see if he's good with this. You familiar with Todd Chun? You sound like you're an investor. Are you familiar with Todd Chun?
No, I haven't heard that name yet, though.
Gotcha. Man, you got to check him out. We call him the mayor of Detroit over there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anytime I get anything in Detroit, I call Todd and I'm like, hey man. Because I'm based out of Fort Worth, Texas, but Todd's my guy in Detroit, man. So I got him looking at it right now. So give me just is the roof good or do we have to replace that?
The roof is fine. Yeah, it didn't need anything when I last checked it.
Because on the Google Street View, it looks like there's a tarp on it, but that tarp's not there, right?
Yeah, no, that's for nothing. There's nothing going on there. My GC that was there last time, he put that there just for protection because of the snow.
Okay, so it has actual shingle roof underneath that.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
Is it Todd Chun?
Chun, CHUNN. All right, he said we're good to move forward at 25. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to have Todd send over the contract to you at the 25 because Todd's the man. So I'm going to have him send that contract over to you, and I'll work out what I need to work out with Todd. But yeah, let's see. I've got your email down as all right. I'll work on this. It's 2 weeks. Is that good for closing?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Is there a preferred title company you want to work with, or are we good with working with ours?
Let me call my guy really quick and see. He's down in Florida.
Okay.
But I think he may have somebody up in Detroit. But I'll definitely get that.
Well, we have a title company that we work with all the time. I mean, if you're okay with it, since we're going to be paying the closing costs, do you mind if we just use our title company?
Yeah, if you're paying the closing costs, yeah. What's the name of the title company?
Detroit Metro Title Agency.
All right.
So yeah, I'll cover the closing costs, and then if we can use that title company.
All right, sounds good.
All right, man. Well, I'll get this sent over to you right now. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.
I just got my third of the day too, RJ. You're muted.
So damn, you got one, I got one, John got one. I think Danny said in the
Danny
first
got
one, he
one. Yeah, hell, we're
Yeah,
30
let's
minutes
turn
in.
Danny on real quick. Danny, unmute yourself. This is literally as chaotic as I was hoping it would be.
Hey, slinging deals out here.
Well, and I got Todd on this one, the one in Detroit. So I'm gonna call Todd real quick and just tell him
We got that one signed. That was easy money.
Don't worry, John. I got one too.
Okay.
I
got some sandbag ones. I can call. I was waiting.
Gotcha.
But he was, I'll come around and say he was an asshole.
Yeah, that's no good. That's no good.
So you give me 21.5 when you got it, because that guy was an asshole.
Yeah, no, I think 21.5 is a fair offer. So I'm just finishing up the contract right now. It'll be over in your inbox here in the next couple seconds. So I'm going to do this. So I always do a 24-hour acceptance period. You know, a lot of, some sellers will drag it and drag it. I'm looking to buy ASAP, and move quick as possible. So, okay, perfect. So for the title company, I'm just going to do TBD. I'll get that figured out here shortly once we get everything rolling, and then we should be good to go.
Sounds good, man.
Perfect.
And your name again?
My name is Danny Herman, and I own T Investments. Yes, sir.
All right, D-Day.
So one sec here. I'm going to send this over to you and go through it with you real quick.
Now, I'm not home right now.
Do you have access to your cell phone by chance?
No. I mean, yeah, I got a cell phone, but I don't know how to use it.
Gotcha. Yeah, no worries. So how about this?
Technology.
How about this? Once you get home, you call me. I'll send it over, and then we can go through it together. Does that sound fair?
Sounds good. But text me your number, because
Yep.
a lot of times phone numbers don't show up on my phone.
Perfect. Yep, I'll do it. I'll do it right after we jump off.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate your business. I look forward to working with you, and I'll talk to you here in a bit.
All right, Jay.
All right, Don. I appreciate it. Bye. Let's go.
Did you get one? Danny, did you get one? Well, Danny, turn your volume up. I'm trying to talk to you, damn it.
You talking to me?
Yeah. Did you get
Sorry,
one?
there's so many things going on, so I forget to unmute, mute. It's like, but I got one. That one's in Ohio.
Nice.
Pretty good ARV. I mean, it burned down a couple years ago. High ARV in terms of the homes around it, and close to like the 380s. Has electric. It's pretty big, so I think we should be able to move this one. So,
Where's it at in Ohio?
it's I should know this. Jeez, Columbus.
Oh, damn. That's a good area.
Yeah.
So I got one in Detroit. Tyler, where did you get one?
BFE, Georgia.
Nice.
I got it for $20K though, so I sent it.
I was 25. I just called Todd and said, Todd, 20. Actually, I didn't even call him. I texted him. He was watching us live. I was like, Todd, is it good?
Yep.
John, where did you get yours?
That's the one. Oh, you got to go to this place. The Augusta property,
Yes, sir. The Augusta one.
the one I sent my buyer to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sold, bro.
I'm about to get the signing agreement together.
Damn, what do you need from me? You want my email? What do you need?
Well, once he sends me over the stuff, I'll fill it out and
Second
attach
assignment
it to you.
today.
What do you got to do? Got to do a JV or something, right?
Yeah. I'll guide you through it. I'll guide you through it, man. I'm on this live on YouTube right
I'm
now.
watching you now.
Oh, no shit. You're watching me now? Oh, damn. Yeah, I'll damn, I just got my whole mind all jacked up.
I told you, bro. I don't play, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to hire you, bro. So tonight, 6 or 7 p.m.
I'm gonna have to hire you. T, these are speed to lead leads. So far, 4 contracts. Looks like Joey's talking to somebody.
We got at least 4 more in us.
At least. Bro, I've only talked to 2 people. And the first one was a laydown. Get this. It was a laydown in Buckeye, Arizona. So right outside of Phoenix. And I'm about ready to just send the contract. And she goes, well, this other person's pulling title. And I'm like, what do you mean they're pulling title? And she's like, I don't know. They sent me over these papers that I had to sign. And then they said they would open up title, and then they were going to send it to their buyers list. And then, in the next 90 to 120, I'm like, ma'am, they're doing what's called a novation. She's like, oh, maybe. I don't know. I signed them and just put them in the folder and put it in my bookcase. I'm like, geez. So I've only talked to 2 people, and both of them were great leads. Where's John at? John, where'd you get that contract?
Huh?
Where's your contract?
My contract?
The one you just sent, the seller. What market?
The one I just signed is in Kemp, Texas.
Kemp. All right. So we got Texas, Michigan, Ohio, and Georgia. We got 4.
We got a TU member just got a property dispo just now assigned. Boom.
Who?
Oh, James McKnight. The dude's a stud.
What? James?
I'm telling you, James has been the guy this week that has called me the most vigorously about this property. And I just was like, it's a new one that we just posted. So I was like, man, let me see, and like, dude, this guy's for real. Like he was about it. So I'm gonna definitely spend some time with him and amplify what he's doing, because he told me 3 days ago, dude, I'm serious. I'm gonna get this done. And he did.
I love it, man. He is. He told me when he joined, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be for real." He's like, "I'm a killer."
He is.
He had a background in this, and he took some time off, and now he's getting back in it. So he's experienced.
That's our second assignment today. Thank God, because we got like too many right now.
Second with James, or just second for your team?
Second for the team today.
Yeah. That's good. Get it. Big M110. No, these are not all exclusive leads. Some of these are coupon clubs. Some of them are non-exclusive. They're all over the place. Anybody got someone on the line right now? All right.
And then Jillian gonna get that price drop on that Alabama one.
We got Alex in the house. What's up, Alex? Hey, is Jason there?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Jason, this is RJ Bates. I'm calling about your property there on Country Club Drive. Looks like you talked to someone on my team about selling that property. Is that correct?
He called and asked if I would sell it for that price. I said I was looking.
Awesome. How much you want for it?
Well, not even listed. So you're not gonna. I mean, you're an investor. I get it. I'm an investor at a smaller level too. So I'm not gonna take a low ball.
Awesome. Well, I'm not Zach Ginn, so I don't lowball. That's why I asked you how much you wanted for it.
I don't know. I don't even know what it's worth, to be honest with you. Probably worth, I would guess, $360.
All right, and it's rented.
Yeah,
How much are they paying a month?
it doesn't really matter. What, you're trying to keep the tenant?
Well, if it's rented, I'm assuming I'm going to inherit whatever lease you have with them, right?
No, it's my buddy. I mean, I guess I'd give him the option if you want to stay in there, but I'm not charging him as much, but you get probably about $1,800.
All right.
I think he pays me. Well, no, you probably get more than $1,800. Probably $2,200. He's paying me like $1,700, but that's just basically covering my costs plus $200.
Okay. So, but if you were to sell it, it could come vacant because it's your buddy.
Yeah, well, that's what I was telling him. Whoever called me that I have to give him at least probably 3 months notice
Okay.
to try to find a place.
And you said you want 360?
I mean, that's me driving home without doing any market. I haven't done any market research on it in a couple of years.
Okay. Well, do you want to look that up and figure out how much you'd want for your house so then we can have a conversation?
Yeah, what's your game?
I have no, my game's to make money. I mean,
Yeah, but you're not going to make money paying people market value for their house.
correct.
Right? Anyone can go fucking pay market value, but you're not going to make money on that. So I'm just curious, as someone trying to make my own money in real estate, how do you try to make money doing it? Like, your team, is it a call team? Do you have a company that you use that does your cold calling for you?
Yeah, I mean, you're an investor, so I mean, I'll give you the scoop on it. I mean, this lead came from Speed to Lead. So I paid, I don't know, $300 to have this conversation with you.
$300 per lead?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I've talked to 3 people and I've already gotten 1 contract. You're the 3rd person. So I got to weed through.
I was always curious. I figured if you try 100 people, you can think of it 1 or 2.
No, that's why I have them do all that so I can have these good conversations. Unfortunately, you're not a good conversation.
I'm not. Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to selling it for the right price, but I'm not. Yeah, I get these calls all day, every day.
Yeah.
That's obviously exaggeration, but I've got like 3 of them today. And so I don't usually talk to anyone because usually I can say no. But whoever called me, if you want to use this, I don't know, get out your $300, but told me, like, well, you're probably looking at between $410 and $430. And I was like, I would sell it for fucking $410. I'll sell it to them right now.
Right. Well, that was stupid. I don't know why they said that.
You're not going to pay for it. So if you're paying $300 a lead, you
I
have
can't.
you
I don't understand YouTube thing.
numbers to get them to tell them to sell. Because if you offer me $410 right now, I will sell you my house. But you're not going to offer me $410 unless you're an idiot.
Yeah, no, and I'm definitely not an idiot. Like, so basically one of 2 things would happen here. I would either decide that I want to keep it as a rental or flip it. Obviously, you know the margins that I need to make there. Or I would just wholesale it, which on that I average somewhere between $15,000 assignment fee. So then I would just move that to a wholesaler or a flipper or landlord themselves. You're not distressed. You have no reason to sell this. You have no motivation. I tell people all the time, when you're on the phone with someone, find out what their motivation is. You have no motivation. So it's like, yeah, the only thing I can do for you is help you, and maybe we do business in the future. Maybe I'll sell you some shit or something. But
yeah, I would love it. If I need someone with a little more information or guidance than I have, and I don't care if there's percentage I have to figure out, try and become part of a team group or even just for guidance. But
you want to go on? Are you available to go on YouTube right now?
I'm driving home from work right now.
You should you should look me up, go on YouTube, and you'll see right now I'm live with 9 other guys that I teach how to do this. I've got a group of 400 people. And in the past 30 minutes, we've already locked up 4 contracts. So if you really, my YouTube channel is RJ Bates the Third. No, it's because I'm the king closer, baby. You've probably seen me before. But if you really want to learn how to do this, this is the place to be, because this is what we do. Yeah, go watch the YouTube video. You'll see us all on here talking to sellers. So hop on there, jump in the chat, and if you decide you're serious about wanting to learn how to do this, we can talk about it. All right. Appreciate you. Bye. Maybe get a TU member out of the lead. No, that dude was in Michigan. Anybody got a seller? Dude, what was funny, Chris, you were talking about working every angle. So he's an investor in like right outside of Detroit. So I was about to be like, I might sell him the deal that I just got the contract on. Reflecting Mind, if you're serious about wanting to join, you go to that website.
So I guess I gotta call more sellers. Fuck. Bro, this is fun, bro. You're gonna like it, bro. Like, only thing, my only stress is like need help with these systems so these dummies can do shit. Because like the moment someone tries, and at least the moment someone knows what they're doing, it gets easier.
Why does it look like people are talking to sellers but not unmuting themselves? I'm just gonna unmute them.
I'm just leaving voicemails right now, so.
I'm buying new leads when my computer's being slow as Christmas.
Assuming we don't do that, and it just brings to the 275, and I got to do repairs after the fact.
Yeah.
Now I can get myself in trouble and I'm going to end up with a $15,000 margin.
These kids are burning us up on these home inspections after they'll send them right the offer with an inspection period. They'll go in and inspect it, and then they burn us up.
So my last 3 houses, it cost me $5,000 to $10,000 in inspections, and after I'm done working on them. So, I'd love to say, how much money we left. We're making a run, we may not.
No, I got you.
I mean, we're trying to get you 5 right now, and we just can't.
Yeah, no, I understand, man.
We can't gut it out.
Yep.
And the neighbor, God dang it, man. The more you look at that, the more hurt it puts on this property. Just that's the way property works. And he's kind of, and the property is in a little bit of a floodplain. He's got a drain, not the house actually, but his little barn is out there, and he has a drain right out in the middle of his yard. So that it fills up with water, because what he did is built a berm up along that creek to keep the creek from coming into it. Yep. Big rains, we get big rains here. But you also see that he has installed a drain in his yard, because hell, who knows? It might get 2 or 3 foot deep out in that yard during a big rain. Well, we'll know after Saturday. We're supposed to get 2 inches of rain here Saturday. I mean, if I happen to be down that way, I'll look at it. But
I got you. No, I get it, man. I see your numbers. So let me go back to the seller, see what I can do. I'll get back to you guys by the end of the day, and let's see if we can get this across the finish line.
Yeah, well, you got Dayton. Let's go.
All right, cool. Let's make it happen.
What do you got in Dayton?
Well, I'm still trying to lock it up. Now, I know you guys know Alex, so I can feel like I can trust you guys. Would you ever be?
All right, I don't want to share Caesar's dispo address and all that on there. Adam, you got somebody?
Hey, what's going on, Steven? It's John Looney.
Hey, John.
Good, man. Good. We talked a couple weeks ago, man. I was seeing if you got a solution for your house yet, man.
I don't know what the hell's going on with my house, but I'm gonna make a decision in the next couple of days.
Yeah, yeah. I remember we were talking before.
I've got a damn woman that is claiming that she's got the realty rights to the house and to put an MOC on it. Now she's gonna threaten me with it. She hadn't talked to me in months, and here we go. We're playing games now.
Yeah. Jesus. Do you want me? I can, I can check if all that's true or not. So you're not, so you can sleep well at night. Do you want me to check at least?
Oh, I believe her. I just recently met the woman. I never met her before.
Oh, damn. So why is she threatening you? What happened?
Well, basically, I've been talking. There's 3 people in this business.
Motivation high as hell.
There's 3 that I've dealt with so far. First was a girl named Linda. Linda lives in Arizona. She's been talking to me for over a year about how to help me get out of this mess. And then I get introduced to Alex. There's 4 of them. Alex started talking to me and blah, blah, blah. And then Alex and Linda just kind of disappeared. And Nicole is the one in Houston. And I was trying to sign a DocuSign with her. It kept getting messed up. And I told her, I don't consider myself a signatory to this shit if you don't put in these 2 clauses, because the little box where you put in your own information.
Yeah. Additional terms.
Yeah. Okay. I could not access it. Blah blah blah. And Nicole came over. And I told her
We're gonna get to the solutions now.
Part of this disagreement. I didn't know that it went to everybody in the company when I signed it. And I told Nicole to send this part, and I told her to send the other part. I am the ultimate decision maker as to who buys the property.
Hell yeah.
And apparently the people that didn't get, the people in Arizona didn't get either one of them.
Got it.
Okay. So all of a sudden, out of the blue, I mean, these people just went to sleep on me. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, people started trickling in over here, coming from those people. We may have showed maybe 8 or 10 people the house.
Yep.
Because of their deal. And all of a sudden, the other owner pops in, and she's saying, well, blah, blah, we're running out of time. She's screaming this and that. She says, you are under contract, and I've got an MOC on that contract.
Oh, she got a memorandum of interest on you.
Yeah. So the contract that I signed was for 1% going to the seller, to them, if they sold the property. I told Linda from day one, Linda was offering to help me for nothing. I said, Linda, I will not let you work for nothing. I will pay you something. So she put in 1%, and maximum of 2% if the buyer had a realtor. I don't know what's involved with that.
Yeah.
So I've got all these people that want to buy this property at substantially more than her people want to offer.
Yeah.
And she's trying to keep, she's hung up the phone on me a while ago. Well, I've got an MOC on it, so you can't sell it to anybody, and we'll just let it go to foreclosure.
That's what she said to you?
And hung up the phone to me. Yes.
Jesus Christ. Let me help you then, man. I mean, at least we have to. How much money did you agree to for him?
I'm sorry?
How much money did you guys agree to?
Who?
Like you and these people that are messing with you.
Well, I told you, they own the DocuSign. It was 1% to them and 2% if the buyer and a realtor.
And what were they selling it for?
170. And then somehow they got it up to 200.
Okay.
And I've got to pick buyers at 230 and 240. And I told her, I'll pay your damn 1%, but don't fuck with me.
Yeah, exactly.
And she hung up. I'll just keep you from selling the property.
Yeah, that's against the rules, man. I mean, that's not fair. As soon as we get off the hook on the phone right here, I'm gonna get to work and see if I can get you saved out of that. I've talked to you a few times. I know you remember, and that's screwed up, man.
John, what's that person's name?
How let me do this, man.
Now, the other end of the story is I've got all these people that are interested. I said, I'm going to make a decision by Monday. That woman says, no, it's today. It's got to be today. I've got this guy signed. I said, I'm not selling for that to that guy, period. I'm the one it's my property. I will not sign it. Well, then you just want it. I'll just let you get foreclosed on.
How long is that? Was there you and their contract?
Oh, it's like 6 months. Well,
Oh, man.
I thought the contact was dead because they just disappeared.
John, let us call that lady.
And I thought the contract never got sent to them, actually.
Say it again.
But this
Let us call that lady.
It's not very on the ball.
Yes, sir. I have a really specialized team, man, and can I call them for you and get to the bottom of this?
I had a guy come from Austin this morning to look at the property. He wants it.
No, can I call those ladies for you and get that fixed, brother?
He was going to do, but he hadn't called him yet.
No, I understand, and I know a lot of people have been hitting you up, but I want to be serious to help you. Can I call those ladies for you and get it fixed for you?
How are you going to do that?
I'm going to call them. They're going to know me and my team very well. If they do real estate, they're going to know exactly who we are, and they're going to want to respect it because we have a very good reputation in the space, and they don't want to ruffle those types of feathers. Because of that, if I call their office or call those ladies, they're going to want to get rid of that because they don't want that type of bad juju on the reputation. We have so many good connections in the real estate space that they do not want to mess it up. So if I call them and I say, hey, this is John, or one of my other guys, this is RJ Bates, we will solve that problem because in about, I think we have 21 days or 16 days until the auction day. You don't have time to play.
Right.
So let me get to work for you before.
I've actually caused all of this. This woman is like a panic mode. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. All the other people involved tell me, hey, I've talked to the mortgage company every day. They're sending me a mortgage payoff up to the 31st of March. So they can take a payment on the last day. But, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm going to get it fixed. Do you mind sending me a text with their phone numbers, please? And I'm going to work for you. And then say it again.
Last name.
Looney.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What are you going to say to them?
Well, with respect, I'm going to say, hey, how's it going? My name is John Looney. We got a really nice seller, a homeowner right here that's in stress because of this and this and this. I just need you to relieve that because you're not becoming the solution. The reason why someone would put a memorandum is because they have interest to actually close on that property, and since they haven't executed that practice, they need to relieve it.
And I knew nothing about that.
Exactly, and I completely understand. So I do have these connections that can get it fixed, and I'm not jerking you off. You know that. We've talked a couple times, and I want to make sure that you get the money that you want, and we can get it done and fix this before it's too late. Now we're getting close on time, so send me their phone number so I can get on this ASAP. Because in 24 hours we're on Friday, and then we lose 5 days basically for Saturday, Sunday, then the next Monday. So if I work on it now, I can come up with a solution quick.
Let me dig it up. I'll call you back.
Please do. Bye.
All right, bye.
This is a good house, good seller, man.
So, John, what we would do there is we're going to call and we're going to flex all over that wholesaler and we're going to make them go away.
Yep, I know it.
Yeah,
I know it. He has a beautiful house. He's a ex-military vet. First time we talked, he cursed me out, and then we leveled, and I said, okay, try that and keep me in the loop because I feel like they're going to fail. I knew they would. It's these Latinas or something that work in Arizona that this guy is about to get screwed in 2 weeks, and he has a good property.
Hey, yo, I got to run, go get my son. Appreciate you having me on again. Everybody else get some more deals.
See you, Tyler. Good job on your contract, bud.
Appreciate it. See y'all.
Mike, if you want to be a part of the community, go to titaniumu.com. Schedule a call with the team.
Yeah, ARVs for them are like 325, and he's getting 170, so it's butter.
Right.
It's John.
My name is Spencer, calling on behalf of Class Stewart. I believe we just called so I'm not sure off the top of my head what your offer is or what the conditions are, but I'm calling you for just handling these things at this point.
Okay, no problem. Which property was it? Because I've been looking at like 2 or 3 today.
West 2307 West Nido Ave.
Okay, gotcha. You're helping them close on the property?
Yeah, I'm the granddaughter.
Okay, good. Okay, well, my name is John Looney. Let me know when you got a couple minutes. That way, I can see if I'm a solution or we can purchase it. Say again?
I have a couple minutes now.
Okay, here, let me type in the full address. Can you say it one more time?
2307 West Nido Ave. So what's the name of your company?
Home Pal. We're
What?
HOMEPAL. Yeah, I'm the owner. So right now, what I'm trying to do this week is I'm trying to buy 1 or 2 more properties, and close on them here pretty quickly. You guys are looking to sell quick?
Yeah, a shorter closing would be ideal.
Yes, ma'am. Let me see. Maybe I misspelled it. 2307 W as in West, and then how do you spell the street name?
NIDO.
Okay, what's it? Oh, you're Patsy's granddaughter?
Mm-hmm.
With her dog Muffin or cat Muffin?
Yeah.
Okay, I've talked to her many times. She's adorable. She's absolutely adorable. I mean, I've probably in total talked to her on the phone for like 3 hours total. She's lovely.
Great. Thanks for the grandma love.
So so I know that she was telling me last that she was under contract for someone else to do something, and I told her that they weren't going to go through with it. So I told her I was going to call her back and see if I can purchase it. Does she still want? Let me see what she said that she wanted. I know that she was getting something for like the 450 range, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and is that still where you guys are trying to sell for?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
We have a offer right now that I am reviewing the paperwork on for 450 right now.
Okay. I know you're doing the best thing for her. Just like I told her, I've been just trying to call her and get a hold of her so that we can facilitate it and she could trust me and we can make a good offer and close on her time. And I know she's going to keep getting offers, so we can do what we did before and sign for one that they don't follow through with it, or go with somebody that you trust. And I can type up an offer and I can send it to your email and call you whenever it's in your inbox. Would that work?
I need to know details on your offer. So
Yeah.
just so you're aware, everyone that we've spoken to gives us the lowdown on what we need to look out for with other offers that are coming
Please.
in.
Yeah,
So
please.
realistically, we need to ensure that an offer that comes in is going to hold up for what it's actually closing at. So we're looking at an as-is offer.
Perfect.
Right now. There needs to be no variation in, one that's closing any sort of renegotiation.
Yeah,
to bring the
exactly.
price down and to take advantage of my grandma because she,
We're not doing that.
cosmetically.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Cosmetically, the house needs work cosmetically, but anyone who buys this house is going to flip it anyway, so that doesn't make a difference. The roof is new. The roof and the pool were done last year. When was the air conditioning done? Quite a while ago. But the plumbing was done 6 years ago. We just talked to a contractor that said every property in Arizona is going to have cracks in the foundation, so that can't be like a bartering chip. So
Yeah. So I get it.
something in, but I understand that you are an investor and you have to do things to protect yourself so that you're not losing an insane amount of money. However, we have to go with whatever offer is A, the highest, B, includes assuming anything left at the house. There's going to be we're packing everything up today, but there's going to be some stuff in the garage. Like an old couch that needs to be gotten rid of. We're doing, a very thorough job of taking the donation. There's not going to be any trash left here, but we need whoever the buyer is to assume responsibility of any leftover items that need to go to the dump or to Goodwill.
Right. No, I get it, and I'm glad that you set the floor right there. So perfect. what I do is I do purchase homes as is, you know, whether it's full of junk or it's completely squeaky clean. That's why, you know, I said, like, you know, I can email you the, you know, an offer. I know for sure that your grandmother remembers me for sure, because we've talked about, you know, multiple offers coming her direction, and I would purchase it as is. I would do my really fast due diligence. The number I write on the contract will be net to you, unless she owes money on the mortgage, and of course that would be paid at that. Or if she's, you know, behind on her taxes. But the number on the contract I can put in there that is not negotiable, and you know, you can set it up for the day that she wants. And when I spoke to her, that's what she wanted. And you know, I know that random people calling and shiny objects pull things in different directions, but my intention is to buy it as is, pay cash, and then, you know, if she owes anything or if she doesn't, of course that's handled the exact way it always is at closing.
Okay, so can you send over the offer to her email, and we will go through it together apples to apples for this other offer as far as the terms and potential for negotiations go?
Yeah, absolutely. And then what terms do you? I know what terms you don't want in there, and I won't add any terms that you know. There's no real terms that I'm putting in. When I buy it as is with this a certain amount, it's like I'm just buying the property. As long as you don't blow it up or catch on fire, I'm buying it.
No, yeah, I understand. And like realistically, anyone that's offering us $450 that says that it'll basically be $450 can come back and try and you know, hold out on whatever renegotiations once an inspection comes in, yada yada yada. That is it. There's an equal chance of that happening with everyone we talk to, realistically.
Yeah, I'll take it out. I'll take it out.
Yeah. However, she is not in a financial position where she would be forced to take anything that is too low. It would simply be a headache for her to have to go back to a different investor to renegotiate a new deal. It would be a massive pain in the ass. So if that, I just want you to be aware of that she financially is fine. She sold another house. She's okay. She's not going to be in trouble and be forced to take anything.
Mm-hmm.
So anything you can put in the agreement, or any proof you can show that you're not going to drag it on if you have, you know, I think, yeah, if you have another recent, we just don't want to waste anyone's time. And
I don't want to waste her time. I mean, you know, like I was saying, I know you're getting, I know all the best sales guys are calling you. I completely get it. You know, if hopefully I could get it. If not, I'm not going to write a deal to string her along. I know she wants to move to Colorado. I have a great memory. You know, I said Happy New Year to her, all that kind of stuff when we were talking, and just been checking on her is really everything. And I'm going to write it up so that you and her would like it. And what would you like for me to put on expected close date? Now, I know that you guys are moving. I'm not going to rush you. So if you say something a little bit too far, I can write it also to where it can close on that day or before, up to y'all's timeline.
Well, she's leaving town on the 28th. So whatever she needs to be here in person for needs to be completed by the 28th.
Okay. What I do for, you know, because I buy homes from people that don't even live where the home's at. We do mobile notaries nationwide, so it's completely up to her. After we get it,
like a March 31st close date. This other 28th is possible. Can you? Well, I don't know if I think they do it on like week increments. Oh, how is the close date closed?
You know,
just for paperwork considerations. Calculations that need to be done.
Yeah, so like if we were to sign it like right this second, and you know I paid the earnest money and sent it to title, they probably wouldn't open my email till Friday. It probably wouldn't get, you know, clear there till like Tuesday. So like the title part is not in my control. That's just, you know, if you do things right, that's how it goes, you know?
Yeah.
And then as long as I can just get, you know, as soon as we get it signed, I'll get my inspector to go out there and just get my photos and everything for me ASAP. And of course, I'm making an eyeball decision. I won't renegotiate with her afterwards. So, you know, I want to make the decision with you guys. So I'm not going to string you along.
There's no inspection contingency.
I mean, I'm the owner of the company. I can type whatever I want. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can. There's no, it's your mother's house. I want to respect that, and I want her move out and this to be as smooth and easy as possible. So whatever it is that makes that happen, I'll write it in there.
Okay. So are you an investor buyer? Because as far as I understand, investor buyers can attempt a last minute renegotiation.
If it's not in the documents, you can't. So, I mean, am I trying to move me and my family to that property? No.
Okay.
Every person that purchases a home, no matter what, is quoted as an investor, right? That's an investment purchase. But there's no backdoor thing that I can do. Like that's not legal. Like if it's not in the document, then it's no.
Okay. And then, so go ahead. Okay. So it needs the agreement needs to include, to be clear that there's no renegotiations or,
no price drops, no renegotiations. Once I get my inspector out there.
And then what's the earnest money?
I mean, we can put earnest money, honestly, to, we can do $1,000. I mean, if it makes it higher to make her happier, I mean, we could as well.
All the other agreements have $3,000 earnest money.
Okay, then I'll do $3,001. I mean, I just want you to tell me your terms. I want to buy the house. So you just tell me how you like it and I'll write it.
Yeah, we'll do the $3,000 earnest money. Any verbiage that prevents any renegotiation. And go ahead and then also put in there in the clause that any belongings left here after the 31st just become your
yeah, of course. I mean, once it closes, if it's on the property, it's sold.
Yeah, so it's whether or not it's garbage removal, or she's probably leaving the antique camera here that might be worth a couple $1,000. We'd hope that you wouldn't throw anything in the trash that looks like it's a value, but just be aware that some stuff.
And I'm not going anywhere. Like after this conversation, we send it, and even after it closes, I mean, like I'm not going anywhere. So if she leaves something that maybe she just didn't get out of there, she wants me to give it to her, send it to her. That's fine. I'm in this for the long run.
Okay, Grandma says you're going to get some tools.
Thank you.
Okay, so those are the only conditions I can think of. If you want to send over your agreement for us to review.
What's the best email? Let me see if I even have hers yet. I do not. What's her name?
It should be both cat.
Sneak attack. No emails go out there. Steven.
What's up?
Did you have a good conversation?
Yeah, I did. She's an investor, so she kind of knows the game. She's at the property right now. It's vacant. She wants 105. I'm looking at the comps right now. I think they might support like 200, but it has foundation issues too. So I don't know.
You gonna go walk it?
Say what?
Are you gonna go walk it?
I'm not gonna walk it. I don't really know people in San Antonio.
You're not gonna drive from Nashville down to San Antonio?
I might take a plane out there real quick.
Hit up someone in the TU, man. We got people in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna drop a text real quick.
Good stuff. Gene, what's up, brother?
What's going on? Hey,
look at this chaos you've created.
Dude, this is so cool. This is so crazy. This is awesome. So many calls at once. Dude, this is your
first 30 minutes.
RJ can pull this off. Have this many people fucking closing live. That's nuts.
First 30 minutes, four contracts.
Dude, what? This should be 24/7. It'll be like the richest group of people in wholesaling.
Right? Well, it's just called Titanium University. We just don't do it on live all the time.
Damn. Wow.
So I got a lead, I got a call, but I want to respect your time. You're on here. JW, are you with us? I can add you to the screen, but you don't have your camera on. So JW, if you want to be added, turn your camera on. But what's going on, Gene? You got an announcement for us, or what do you got for us?
Yeah. I want to show you. I want to tell you guys. I got two surprises. That are coming to iSpeed to Lead. I'm going to show you what they look like. And I just want to get everyone excited. For what's coming up, because we're always trying to innovate, always trying to do better, always trying to pimp more leads.
There
That's
you go.
what
What you got for us?
All right, I'm gonna share my screen here. All
Oh
right.
my God, you're gonna share a screen with all of us on here. Who knows what this is gonna look like?
Well, I'm gonna carefully pick the window I'm sharing. All right. But in any case, so guys, with the obviously you if you are not living under a rock, you know, like there's so much cool AI stuff going on right now. And so we've been working for a while on a model that basically, so now since we've sold like hundreds of thousands of leads at this point, okay, we now have, and we're the only leads provider that actually has a CRM inside of it where people actually go and mark the leads under contract. That allows us to actually study what leads result in deals. Sorry, but nobody else can do this, all right? Unless you do what we're doing here. So that's why we're coming out. This is going to be live in probably a couple weeks, hopefully sooner. But we're coming out with a deal predictor score, all right? So every single lead now, if you have premium subscription, every single lead will actually have a score that will show you how likely is that thing against all the other leads, how likely is that thing to result in a deal, right? And so like if you see an A+, that's the highest likelihood that that thing will close into a deal. So basically having premium subscription now gives you the ability to get deal predictor score in all leads. Every single lead is going to be ranked. And so, and why did we do this, right? We didn't just do this because like we had to have some AI thing. People with premium will be probably more selective now of leads, but that's why we did it, is because the most common question we get is like, hey, which lead do I buy, right? Especially for newbies. They're like, well, what are all these parameters mean, right? So this is another way for us to use machine learning. And what you see here is just like the preview. It's going to look a little better. This is just what my designer gave me as a mock-up. The model itself is already done. Now they're just coding like the front end for it. And so this is going to allow you to just pick leads better without even looking at a lot of the parameters, right? And actually, I think with time, all this other crap will become much less relevant than the AI thingy that's telling you what that lead, how likely is that lead to close, okay? So basically, all of these parameters that we have, we built the model using them, right? So what's the seller motivation, right? The vacant, is it vacant, not vacant? What's the size of the town and the city and all that stuff? And all of these things combined, all of these parameters, all right, combined together, the model learns which combination, and we don't really know, like you can't really pinpoint it and actually say like, oh, vacants do better. It's the combination of all these things, and the model having gone through over 200,000 leads, now it knows a lot better than any human can know which lead is actually going to close better. So like that video that RJ came out with 9 days ago, that's awesome. Like which lead do I buy on Speed to Lead, right? This thing is like the next level of that, because now you can actually rely on AI to tell you the probability that that lead is going to close, all right? So that's the thing number one. And the thing number two, you know how like we have some leads that are from calls, right? So we've got, and the way it works there, just to remind everybody, there's a calling.
Hold on, Gene.
Go ahead.
Alex just locked one up.
Nice.
Boathouse Ventures right next to you. While we're over here talking about how great the deal predictor is going to be, he's getting another contract. Dude.
He doesn't need.
You know what I got told? I got a text message today from a very highly respected individual in the wholesaling industry. You know what he asked me?
What?
Does PPL work?
Oh.
And I was like, yeah. What do you mean? And he was like, Well, I just got back from Collective Genius, and they were saying PPL doesn't work anymore.
What?
My brother, I don't know what.
Let him think that. Let him think that.
I know. Do I need to share this? Bring back your computer or what?
Yeah. Bring it back, please. Thank you. Where'd it go? Hang on. Oh, can you see it now?
Yes.
All right, cool. So the other thing is, as you know, like some leads that we have are from calling teams. And so just to remind everybody, they're not just cold call leads, because what we have is, number one, those guys are using predictive lists. Okay, so they're not using regular data, they're using like the expensive data. Number two, for every single one of those calls, we have this AI layer that we built. It's a mixture of GPT and OpenAI and actually some other models. We now have a chief AI officer actually working at our company. And so this thing is filtering, it's listening to every single conversation that the cold caller had with the person, and it's making sure that there's real motivation there. We implemented that about 2-3 weeks ago, okay? But then we're like, well, hold on a second. Why don't and we've always been like, the more transparent we are with the lead information, the better our customers like it. They want to know more about the lead, because we hate it when stuff is like in a black box. You don't know which lead is coming to you. Our whole paradigm is like, we want to let you decide what lead you buy. All right. So with this AI layer that's monitoring the cold calls, and that thing is, by the way, throwing out like 60% of them and only keeping about 40-45% on the platform. So we're already filtering them for you. But still, I know a lot of people are like, I don't know, was it a good lead? Was it a not? It's not digital. Just another statistic, and I'll show this report to you at some point, but we have a report of like different lead sources. The call leads on our platform are actually on par with Google Ads leads. Most people won't even believe me, but we run a report about lead sources, because we're always like, hey, should we fire this lead source or that resource if it's resulting in too many refunds? We are monitoring it. The call leads, because we filter them so much, actually have a similar to almost same contract ratio as Google Ads leads, which is nuts. And they actually have a less refund rate than Google Ads leads, which is also nuts. But because we know people still are like, there's a lot of stigma around these call leads, even though we're filtering the shit out of them, what we're doing is that AI that's scanning that call is now we're actually going to publish the AI call summary to the lead card. Okay, so it won't be like the full 30-minute call. You don't want to see that. It's going to be like, it's going to have the actual summary of the call in a couple of paragraphs of what the seller talked about with the person that was calling him. So that gives you like 30 times more transparency than just the parameters alone, okay? You're actually going to see the stuff that they talked about on the phone, why they're selling it, exactly why they're selling it, right? We only have a few categories here in the seller motivation. Here you're going to know exactly why they're selling it, what repairs they have exactly. That's all going to be in the AI call summary for every single call lead. In fact, I think we probably are going to sell more call leads than freaking digital leads, because people are going to love this feature. So another point of transparency that you're going to get in your that will help you decide which lead to buy. Okay. And once again, I think we're also going to this is probably going to be more important than all these parameters and stuff. But yeah, that's it.
I love it, man. I love how you guys keep adding more transparency. Just what everybody really wants, right? What am I about to spend my money on? And I love it. I think it's why we're so aligned. I have people in the industry, they ask, what's your deal with Speed to Lead? Some people think that, I'm an owner of Speed to Lead. I'm not an owner of Speed to Lead. It's because you guys do business the same way that we do business, which is, dude, if we could just give it all to you, minus the seller's phone number, will you buy this? It's the same thing. We give all the content away. We show you guys exactly what we do, how we do our business. We won't hide anything back. All these people right here are part of Titanium University. They saw all of the stuff. They already knew everything. They just wanted to be a part of this. I love what you guys do over at Speed Elite, man. I appreciate you always upping the ante and making things better for all of us. And look at this. This is incredible. Just contracts being signed, lives being changed over here, man. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Alex, are you on the phone?
I'm off. Took about 5 minutes.
Man, you're supposed to unmute yourself when you're on the phone with that. You're over there, unmute yourself.
I know, but Gene was he was in his flow, so I didn't.
No, you should unmute it.
Yeah.
Let us decide. But no,
Gene was flowing through. I didn't want to interrupt Chief Lover of High Speed. Yeah, making Georgia 3-2.
Good job. Yeah. Good job.
3-2, 1,400 square foot.
I feel like Joey's been on the phone.
Thanks, Gene. I bought it about 5 seconds ago.
Good stuff.
No, I just got on it right when Gene started talking. It was like the worst timing.
I got you.
They picked up when Gene started talking and closed it. Yeah, 5 minutes later.
Well, Gene, I just got this lead in Mansfield, Texas over here. I'm going to try to call this one. This is the seller's first name. Anybody want to take a swing on how to say this?
All right, let's see this. Young one. Yeah, it's not bad. Young one. Young one.
Young one. All right.
Yeah, young one. That's pretty good. Young one. I think it's a good bet.
You said it with confidence, so I'm going to go with it.
I want to know the last name now.
Jang Pon.
Hey, I got to bounce, guys. Appreciate it.
See you, Steven. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Gene, you want to know what's hilarious? You were talking about the cold call leads.
Yeah.
We had an implementation call for TU. Member said it, man, I don't know about these predictive AI calls. I feel like they're not working, blah, blah, blah. And I said, let me open up my Speed Elite account and I'll just look at my results. So I opened it up. I had 6 cold call leads, 2 signed contracts out of 6. It was right there. I mean, it was just, I just literally shared my screen. It's what popped up. There's the last 6 leads I bought. All of them were AI. 2 contracts.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, they're doing better than Google Ads leads. I'm now like rethinking my whole. Once I saw those stats for the first time, I was like, all right, everybody's so like hung up on Google Ads. That's why I was like, there's got to be more to this. Which lead is good and which lead is not than just Google Ads or call leads or whatever. I'm like, let's train a machine on it. Let's train the robot to tell us which one's better.
So what crazy packages do you have? Is it the March Madness? That's what you want right now?
Dude, our team is so good. I don't even know.
What? You got out of the package making business? I thought that was your deal.
I don't even do that anymore.
They don't let you touch it anymore?
They're so much better than me at that stuff. It's nuts. But I will say this, that thing that person that posted that comment about predictive AI, bro, that was one of the reasons we put this AI call analyzer thing. So it's good feedback. I was like, hey, if you have an objection, I can sit here and hope that I can sit here and say that you're wrong, but why don't we do something to help you? So I was like, let's put that feature together.
All right, let's see if we got Danny on a call.
Channel is
we're making monthly payment on it, with just Tesla.
Okay.
And I think it's like over 200. Where our electric bill before was over $800 without the solar.
Got it.
So, you know, and that's just the monthly payment on the whoever end up buying the house. They just have to take over Tesla.
Got
And
it.
this
That's.
house is 3,800 square feet.
Let me ask you this: is there a mortgage on the property?
Yes, there is.
What is outstanding?
I think 390.
390. And then any idea of your outstanding on the Tesla as well?
No.
I mean, if you could kind of figure out that balance, I mean, based off my numbers, let's see here, 6. One sec here. Because your outstanding balance in terms of your mortgage and your Tesla, you know, balance, I don't know if we'd be able to do anything for you just because the balance is so high where I would need it on my end. I don't think I'm a good fit for you on this.
Okay.
But I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck. Thank you.
Danny, did she want you to buy her house and give her enough money to pay off her Tesla?
Yeah, but she doesn't even know her outstanding balance. She owes 390. ARV is only like 550. So I mean, there's nothing we can really do. Plus the solar balance, you know, solar kills everything from what I've learned in my experience. It's just
solar is literally one of the worst things that could ever be done to a house.
Because she's getting a divorce right now, so she needs to sell, but it's just one of those deals where for us, there's just no room.
Yeah. Dude, I'm unmuting Joey. Joey won't unmute himself. He muted himself, and Adam, you got somebody?
I had somebody for 40 minutes. I couldn't. Yeah, just couldn't get to him. He has 2 houses on one lot, so I couldn't comp the other one. It doesn't come up, but he put it in the system as multi. It's a good one. Yeah. So.
I got you. You should have dropped the address in the chat. I would have comped it for you.
Damn. Yeah, I gave him an offer and everything. I told him I have to base it off of the 209 address. But he played hardball at first, but then I finally got him to get to talking, so he slowed down and we talked for 40 minutes. So it was a good call.
Probably like Joey's having right now on mute. You guys gotta unmute yourselves. See if Caesar's talking to someone.
Buy one.
Caesar literally muted his microphone too. You guys are killing me.
You forget to change it when you're on.
So what?
You forget to change the unmute button.
I know. All right, see if I can get another one here. One of my favorite markets, Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, Maxine, this is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there on Rose Wedge Way. Like you had talked to Michael on my team about selling that property. Is that correct?
Yeah, we have Michael. I'm not sure if I have spoken with Michael.
Should have been just a couple of minutes ago, but
I spoke with a Luke.
maybe. Well, anyways, you're looking to sell the property though, correct?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I have signed an agreement with a realtor though.
Well, that sucks. Why would you do such a thing?
I'm just ready to put it on the market and be done with it.
How much you want for it?
I was thinking to start out at 220, but if you want to come take a look at it and make an offer, I'm open to that.
220. What's going on with it?
Right now, it just needs to be painted. Some trim needs to be added. There might be a little bit of foundation issue because I've seen a little crack on that. We're on a concrete slab. I've seen a little crack, so there might be a foundation issue. I put some vents up, and then there is a sliding door. There's like two back doors right next to each other. And the sliding door doesn't have stairs on that anymore. So that's going to need to be replaced.
Okay. So it needs a little bit of love, but not a ton.
Good. Because a couple trees have landed on it in the past, and it's a chain link.
Gotcha. So is 220 the price that you and the listing agent agreed on to list it for?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, just be honest with you, it looks like a good listing price. I mean, I'm an investor. I mean, if I were to come in, I would need it at a discount, and I wouldn't want to pay what that would be because I'm unrepresented. I don't have a realtor commission or anything like that. So I would actually be paying more than what people would be giving you on the market. So, I mean, for me, just taking a look at it, I mean, it doesn't sound like the property needs a ton of work. I see why the price is where it is. It's probably going to be the way that you make the most amount of money. Unless there's some other reason as to why you need to sell it quickly or anything like that, that's probably the best route for you.
We're just getting a divorce, so I'm trying to just wrap it up as quickly as possible. So you're probably gonna do like cash offer, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we are. We're cash as is, close on your timeline, that kind of stuff. But that comes with a price tag, right? So, you know, we can do it, but it obviously is less money than what you would be making if you were to list it on the MLS.
Yeah, because I guess even if I did go with a cash offer at this point, since I signed the listing agreement, she would still have to take her cut out of that, right?
I mean, if she really wanted to be a stickler, probably. But I mean, if you came to her, I mean, if you were like, hey, I have a cash offer, I can move forward right now. Can you just release me from the listing agreement? It's not like she's done work, right? She hasn't actually listed it. She hasn't done anything like that. She hasn't taken pictures or gotten it ready to be listed or anything. So, I mean, more often than not, those types of people are kind of understanding of like, hey, you're going through a divorce and you need this to be done quickly and you have something that works for you. Then that would be a conversation that like you two would have to have and just see if they would be willing to release you from the listing agreement.
Okay. Would you go like 190? If you came out and looked at it, do you think your price would be around 190?
Let me plug something in.
There's recessed lighting throughout the house. There's just a few rooms that don't have the recessed lighting and dimmers in the master bedroom and master closet.
Right.
There's no pictures of the master closet online or anything like that.
You said 190, like you have a dollar amount that you're trying to walk away with in your pocket. Is that the case?
I've received cash offers before, but none of them have been good enough for me to move forward with. I received two, and I didn't like. Well, one of them was pretty low. The other one was higher. But if they just would have went 20 more, I would have been pretty decent with it.
Yeah. That makes sense. Because, like, if you were to just, like, investor quick, easy math, like what all the hotel seminars sell, you know, on the weekends on how to do real estate investing, it would be take the dollar amount that the house could be worth if we were fixed up, multiply that by 70%, and then subtract whatever work needs to be done. So based off of what you just told me, it sounds like the house probably needs somewhere like $10,000 to $12,000 worth of work. Would you agree with that?
Including labor and stuff?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. So just based off of that, 260,000 is like the most a house your size in quarter mile has sold for. So if you take that, multiply it by 70%, subtract 12 grand, that's 170. So that's why you're probably getting those offers pretty consistently. You said someone offered you a little bit more than that?
Somebody offered 170, but then they wanted to go the PPO route, and they offered 190. And at the end of the day, if I listed it, I'd land around there. And then with PPO, I'd have to wait for a buyer to buy it still. So it's the same as a listing.
PPO. Look at that. They came up with a new term. Is that their fancy way of saying novation?
It's to where they list it, they fix it up, they list it.
Right.
And then once a homeowner starts to purchase, then that's your promised price that you receive.
In our world, we call that a novation. What does PPO stand for? What's that acronym stand for?
I forgot.
Purchaser promise. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what that one is. I've heard white glove equity protection program. Protection. There we go. Protection program. There you go. Maybe we're getting there. I mean, the 190 makes it really hard, you know, just from an investor standpoint. I mean, because if you're doing 220, what's your agent charging you? She charging you 3% for listing, or what's she charging you?
6.
Okay, 6. But that includes the buyer, so 6, and then you're gonna have to pay the closing costs. So yeah, I mean, you're probably gonna have somewhere between 16 to 20,000 in closing costs, and then whatever repairs the owner occupant buyer tries to get you for. So you would probably be somewhere in the range of 20 grand. So you're going to walk away with like 200.
Not bad.
Let's see what days on market looks like. Did she tell you what days on market was?
Yeah.
So in a 0.35 mile radius in the past year, the houses that have sold your size took 107, 75, 67, 27, 39, 115, and 87 days.
Okay.
So you're looking at 2 to 4 months for you to get the property sold.
Okay, so that's going to take a second.
Yeah. Let me see what I can do here. Can you wait on hold for a few seconds? I really don't do this very often, but I got a guy that I could call. Let me see if I could get a quick number for you real quick. He's actually in Louisville, and if I could tell him your situation, maybe he could offer you more than what I could. So let me. Okay. You haven't talked to a Bo Hollis, have you?
No.
Okay, let me call Bo real quick and see what he says. Let me put you on a quick hold, and I'll be right back. Anybody got a seller?
Hey, thanks for giving me a call. Please feel free to leave a voicemail or
All right, Bo didn't answer. No bueno. How much money are you wanting to walk
Give me your
away
number. I'll call her.
in your pocket?
I'm hoping for somewhere around 150.
Do you not owe anything on the property? That's what I'm saying. Like, how much money do you want, like, in your pocket after closing? Because sometimes people don't understand the math when it's really a cash offer. Sounds like you might, but
I mean, with going away with 200, dividing that into two, after the 72 is taken out, I'll be left with 64. So I'm just trying to get that number as high as possible to then repurchase another house.
gotcha.
So that's all that kind of is. I want definitely more than 50. So like 55 would be pretty decent.
You said you owe 72?
Yeah.
So 182 really is like your bottom dollar.
Mm-hmm.
When do they plan on listing it?
The contract said the 17th, but the house isn't even painted yet, so I don't think that's going to be what it is.
Wait, you're painting the house?
Yeah. Right now it has primer on it. There's not paint yet.
Hold on 1 second for me. Alex, you're in Louisville?
Yes, I live in Louisville, Kentucky.
Brother.
I'll call this.
Why would you not yell at me faster?
I have been. I've been.
No, you're way too quiet, Alex. Way too quiet. That's the address. We can get this at 182 right now.
Yeah, lock it up. Yes. 40216. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's what I need. If I did 182 cash, that gives you 55,000 in your pocket and then your ex-husband's pocket. Pay off the mortgage. But I'm going to need you to call that listing agent and see if they're willing to go away.
Yeah, okay. So repeat that because I was in the middle of a text message while you started.
Yeah, no worries. 182, that gives you 55,000 for both of you and your ex-husband, and then pays off the mortgage. I'm willing to do that, but I need you to call the listing agent and make them go away.
Okay. All right. Let me get back to you then. Let me figure out if I can make that happen.
Can I give you my cell phone number so you can text me? Because I'm about to be stepping out for the night. But you can shoot me a text, and then if so, I can have my team send over the contract if you can make that agent go away.
Okay. What is your phone number?
My cell phone is 817 915 6860. My name is RJ Bates. So yeah, if that's the only hiccup. And honestly, even if the agent wants a little bit, like, I don't want you to miss out on getting what needs to happen because of them. So even if they're like, if they want $1,000 or $2,000 or something to just go away, let's just make them go away. But preferably just be like, hey, I've got an offer and this is better for me. Is there a way that we can just cancel the listing agreement so I can just move on?
Yeah.
And even if they give you a really hard time, I'm willing to talk to them as well.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's do that then.
Okay. So yeah, just like I said, you could just shoot me a text later after you talk to the agent, and then we could go from there, and we can reconnect tomorrow if we need to. Okay. All right. Have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. Okay. All right, Maxine. Bye-bye. Alex, you said that's a deal?
Oh yeah.
Man, I feel so bad. I'm normally really good about remembering where people are located, and I feel bad that I forgot about you.
I'm only like a month in. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, I would have called Bo too. I get it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the bird in
the
the
one
better
time I
than
did
in the
that on
bush.
a live with Bo, we made $50,000 together. So I knew it wasn't going to be a $50,000 pop, but it's like, hey, let's give her a shout. But no, let's do the deal together. I'll get her to sign that at 182, and then I'll let you do the.
Yeah, I'm here
dispo.
for whatever, man. Whatever you need.
Cool. We'll see if she can make that agent go away. How much do you think we can move it for?
That's a badass.
What do you think we can move it for?
You'll have to let me.
Dude, she says she's
You'll have to let
painting
me
it.
pull up some. It's a nice house.
It's basically going to be like turnkey.
I mean, it's 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,300 square foot. Yeah, it's in a nice neighborhood, in a hot area. People love this shit here.
Love it. All right. Well, I will make sure that we get that one locked down, and then I'll let you run the dispo on it.
Thank you.
See what
Honored.
Caesar's got going on here. He's got a mute. No one unmutes himself.
When you and I talked in the beginning, I was thinking that it's going to cost me $50,000 of repair, right?
Okay.
Which is
Yes, sir.
which you and I agreed on. Now, after
Yes, sir.
seeing your pictures, I'm actually looking at probably about $85,000 of repair there.
Yeah, you going high there.
And by the way, my buddy and I, we just flipped the house in Port Charlotte. I'll send you the pictures of how that house looks so you can understand why I'm saying 85. Okay?
Okay, where you coming from?
Yeah, so you can see where I'm coming from. Exactly. So at the end of the day, when you send me those pictures, the rehab cost changed for me. So it went from 50 to 85, which added $35,000 of cost for me. Okay.
Right.
Now here's the thing. At the end of the day, and which I told you before, my business model just to keep the lights on, it's just dollar in, dollar out. So what that means is, when I put in $35,000 more of rehab, I need that $35,000 of profit added onto my calculator. Yeah. So,
Yes, sir.
So that 200,000 that we're talking about, once again, I still got to get my numbers back, but most likely I'm going to have to drop it by 70,000 because of that extra rehab cost. So we're probably looking at 120, 130. I'm just telling you the initial take that I got when you sent me those pictures, it's a lot worse than what we discuss.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
so I don't know if that's going to work for you. And once again, I'm still waiting for the numbers to come back, but that's just my initial take on it.
All right. When the numbers come back, just give me a call.
Yeah, no, I understand. Well, I mean, level with me for a second. I mean, as far as my numbers, and you and I have had these discussions, like I said, you're a pretty straight up guy and you get numbers right away because you've done this before. I mean,
Yes, sir.
do I sound unreasonable, or do you feel like that's a pretty fair assessment that I have?
So what's your bottom line then?
I'm thinking we're probably going to have to be like in the 120, 130 range. I'm not 100% sure yet because I'm still waiting for the numbers to come back. But just my initial take, I just wanted to give you the heads up. So when I call you, you don't snipe me and shoot me. You know what I mean?
I hear you, man. Nah, but if it's that low, I can't do it. I can't go there.
Yeah. No, I understand. And by the way, just curious. I mean, if we don't move forward on this, which I understand, if we don't move forward on this, I mean, what's your plan with this? Are you going to keep it and fix it yourself, or are you going to put it as a rental, or what's the plan?
No, I'm going to keep trying to sell it
At that price point?
Yeah, as it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm getting these not for nothing. I get so many calls, and they're all 941, the same area code, and I mean nonstop, all day, 24/7.
Yeah.
And literally, I don't answer none of them. I'll be honest with you.
Well, because they're not as cool as I am. They're
hello.
You know.
Oh, Mr. C. Damn, don't mess with Mr. Tito.
That's right. Well, Tito, just to let you know too, by the way, because you have 3 other houses in your neighborhood that's on sale right now, pretty much on the same condition. So it got hit with a hurricane, right? Now I just want to let you know, one of them is selling for $199,900. It's been on the market.
I can't get that much.
Nope, it's on the market for 89 days. The other one, it's on the market for 70 days at $197.
Yeah, but are they on the corner in the side lot?
They're
and
all.
Do they have solar panels on them?
Yeah, no, I understand that. They're all within 1 block away from you. Just FYI.
Okay, yeah, I know the houses more or less.
You know what I mean?
And because right across from me, that little house, the dude wants like $200,000. He had it on there for $200,000. I said, how is it possible?
Exactly. So I'm just telling you, like right now, if I'm looking at it, if I'm an investor and I'm going, if no one is buying that at that price point, then I wouldn't buy it at that price point. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to lowball you for the sake of lowballing you. I just want to be fair because at the end of the day, I got to keep my lights on.
I hear you.
Now, hey, by the way, just curious, before I let you go, when the numbers come back to me, if 120 is way too low for you and 200 is way too high for me, what's a good number in between where you feel like, hey, I can go to Vietnam with a smile on my face?
Okay, I'm going to tell you something. This is between us, right? I already had an offer for 185, but I was dealing with a realtor and she fucked that up.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, it was done. It was a done deal. And the day before closing, she somehow got in contact with them and she told them that I breached contract and that I wasn't accepting that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And I fired her behind that.
Yeah.
Because the investor called me up and they said, no, we can't move forward because you working with her, you know, and rules and regulations. If you working with a realtor, even though you selling it on your own, but still you with her, we got to go by what the rules are by. I said, okay, see you. And now, according to them, they were going to call me back in another 3 months. So I'm waiting on them to call me.
Yeah. What's their number? Maybe I'll give them a call. Maybe they're partnering with me.
Oh, hold on.
I'll get this across the finish line with you.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can go back to my browser and find their number.
Yeah, well, you can always text that to me too, by the way. But
all right, we'll do that then.
Yeah, and while I wait for my numbers, just back to my question. Worst case scenario, I mean, what's the best that you can do between 120 and 200 because 200 is just way too high, man. Based on the rehab that we got to do.
Listen, like I just told you, if you could beat these guys even at 185 or come in at the same price, we got a deal.
Yeah, that's your bottom line number, huh?
Yeah, because like I said already, got it appraised. They appraised it the whole 9 yards. They were even going to give me like $2,000 for moving expenses, and this bitch fucked it up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, give me those guys' information because if I can partner with these guys at 185, I'll do it.
Okay.
All right. Send me their info. I'll give them a call.
All right. Be later tonight or tomorrow. Okay.
All right.
I'm on the road now. I'm hitting the road.
All right, Tito. As always, pleasure doing business with you, man.
Likewise. And I'm not like Jack. I'll come back. Because Jack said he hit the road and he'll never come back.
Tito, my man.
I'm like Arnold. I'll be back.
All right. I love it. All right, man. Have a good one. All right.
Okay. Likewise. Thank you.
Good stuff, Caesar.
Thanks, man.
Adam, you gonna call that seller back? Is Adam on the phone? I think Adam is calling someone to lock him up.
So, RJ, just for a little context, I have that under contract, but the place is a lot worse than the way he described it. And so that's why I was telling him, hey, man, initial take, we're going to have to do a drop on this. So we'll see what we can do.
What do you have it for?
I have it at 200 because he said that it's going to cost about 50,000 to rehab it, but it's going to look probably about 85. Yeah. But you know what I like about that is like he wasn't mad at me.
Sorry, is this Robert?
Man, every time I think y'all have a call, y'all mute yourselves. It's crazy. All right. I'm done. I've done my 2 hours.
Hey, Robert, this is Alex. How are you doing? I'm calling about your property on Glen Murray Court. You still looking to sell that property?
Alex, with you?
My name's Alex Schubelhart. I live here in Louisville. My company's Whipple Hill Holdings. I'm a cash buyer. I'm looking to buy in Frankfurt. You talked to my team about property on Glen Murray Court. So I'm looking to buy it. Let's make a deal. How much you want for it?
No, I haven't seen it in a while.
How's that?
I just, my brother takes care of it. I'm in Florida.
Oh, cool. Whereabouts? What part of Florida are you in?
Vero Beach.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
How long you been down there?
Oh, I've been down here for 20 years, 20 plus years.
All right.
Since about 1990, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you got down there when the getting was good.
Oh, yeah. It's been great.
Well, I buy all over. I buy in about 15 states. Florida's probably my top state. So I buy all on the Atlantic there and then over on the Emerald Coast and the Gold Coast and been to the Panhandle. So, you know, I'll have to come down and see you next time I'm in town. We'll get a beer or something. Well, how much you want for this?
I don't know. I really haven't given it a lot of thought. I'm trying to get my cousin who's in business there in Frankfurt to help me with it. My brother's just going through some problems, and
I'm sorry to hear that.
not mostly emotional. He's not able to take care of it. I don't, and I haven't seen the property in several years, so I'm waiting on a report from my cousin. But if I could probably get him to show you, let you in, look at the property if you want to see it. And if you're interested, I would be interested in a partner that's in the business.
Well, I'm interested. I got to.
Interested in that, you can make me an offer.
Well, I see you own a number of properties. I'll buy them all from you. How about that?
Well, those are in Southwest Florida, and I'm carrying the mortgage on most of them.
Okay.
So I'm not really sell them.
Well, we can start with this one, and then I'm sure we'll want to continue doing business together. So,
That sounds interesting, but
yeah.
I would probably, are you going to be in Frankfurt anytime soon where you could look at the property?
I could be there tomorrow as early as 7 a.m.
Well, it's a little early because he's got a business that he takes care of, and they probably need to get started.
You want to give me his number? You want me to just call him? I just try to make things as easy as possible. This sounds like it's a deal.
He's got a key, him or his son does, and I would probably, I'll probably give you his number and
Well, I got a pen. I'm ready for it. Just give it to me, and I'll give him a shout, and I'll go see it tomorrow at a time that works for him. And I'll call you and keep you updated all throughout the day.
Give me your name again, please.
Alex, Alex. Ubelhart. U as an umbrella, B as in boy. E as in.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Just getting Alex. Alex, you go ahead with the last name.
Ubelhart. U as an umbrella.
Yeah.
B as in boy. E as in Edward. L as in Larry. H as in Harry. A as in Apple. R as in Ringo. T as in Tango.
Uberhart.
Strong U. Ubelhart. Yeah. 502.
I'll give him the number so he'll recognize it.
502.
Yes.
694. 0974.
Okay. Say that last four again, please.
Yeah, so I'll just say 502 694 0974.
Okay. And his business is Joey's Warehouse. He does appliances and stuff like that.
They're in Frankfurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
His number, this is his cell number, and I'll call him and tell him you might be calling before you call him.
Yeah.
It's 502 319 0203.
All right.
Now, do you know where Glen Mary is on Wilson Boulevard there in Frankfurt?
Yeah, I know Frankfurt well. I'm familiar with it. That's why I'm so interested in it.
The distilleries about seafood, you know what
Daddy's on the phone. Guys, chill. I apologize. I got two crazy Mongo wild children.
All right.
They're 5 and 3 in there. They like to beat each other up.
But anyway, it's there on Wilson Boulevard.
William Mason Bubelhart, stop it. I'm on the phone. Don't you hear me, boy?
And to be honest with you, there's 1.23 acres there, but I know they changed the rules and all that stuff about filling in. But it could be a piece of property. I think you could put a couple of rentals in there.
You think so? All right. I can't wait to see it.
And then the is the first place next to Glen Mary, which is now, my thoughts were, I don't know if I feel it anymore, but there's a possibility of putting in storage units behind his property and behind their property. And it wouldn't really interfere with the residential, in my opinion.
Interesting.
But I don't know if they'll do that anymore or not. So,
Well, that's what we do. We dig into that type of stuff. So you nailed on the head there. So why don't you call him? Let him know. And what'd you say his name was again?
Joey.
Joey. Okay. So I'll let you give him a call. Tell him I'm going to call him in 30 minutes. Well, we all sound like reasonable men. I'm sure we can figure something out that works for everybody. It's got to be a win-win. So we'll tell Joey I'll call within the hour, and yeah. So I'll give him a shout, and then I'll call you back and let you know what I found out. All right. Make sure you save my number, sir. It was good talking with you. I'm glad I caught you today. I'm excited about it. Okay. Have a good evening. Bye. There we go. All right, guys. That's 2 for me. 15 calls, 2 contacts, 2 deals. I'm going to sign out. Thanks, Gene. Thanks, guys.
Oh, did you lock that up, Alex?
I have to call his son. He's calling his son to tee it up for me, and then I'm calling the son within 30 minutes. So,
All right. Well, you got one to dispo. It's coming.
yeah, so I really appreciate all you all. It was awesome.
Man. We'll see you.
Great to see you.
Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Keep locking them up. See you guys in LA. Book my flights. See you there.
Yeah, buddy. We'll see you.
Adios.
Yeah, man, this is awesome. I appreciate you supporting us and giving us the leads to call today and everything that you guys do over at Speed to Lead, man. This is awesome.
Absolutely. This is so cool. This is so great. I can't wait till this gets chopped up and gets all over the internet.
Dude, I don't even know what the results were. I mean, it was so chaotic. There's so many. I think Adam's over there talking to someone trying to get them locked up, but I know I got 2. Tyler Osborne got 1. John, I think, got 1 or 2. Danny Herman got 1. But here's the cool thing is, like, not only did our mine going to be contracts, but I was able to reach out to Todd Chun, another TU member, Speed to Lead user. He's going to run the dispo on that. And then Alex will be able to do the dispo in the Louisville. So just doing deals together, man. I mean, that's what it's about. It's awesome. I love what we're doing, man. So I appreciate everything that Speed to Lead does for us. You guys are incredible. Gene, I do have a question for you. This got asked the other day. Someone asked, are you worried about Speed to Lead ever not being able to generate enough leads?
I'm worried. I'm worried about it. Like, we constantly look for more. Like, we're testing this app called Nextdoor right now for lead gen. It's like a neighbor app or some shit. I don't know. Yeah. The lead gen team's working on. They're testing that. They're testing a couple more things. We're trying to do radio right now. TV is also, I think, is coming up. So yeah, we definitely worry about, like, we've been on a trajectory of generating more and more leads because we're getting, gradually more and more users. So yeah, sort of worried about it, but we're managing it. It's definitely something we watch for, yeah, for sure.
All I know is there's never a moment where I come in and there's not leads for me to purchase.
Nice.
I mean, that's
awesome.
So
that's awesome.
I love it,
yeah.
man.
And this AI quality layer that scans every call, it's been a lot more helpful to scale, because now we used to have like just 6 people on that team that would manually call people and verify that, or manually read and listen to that shit. Now we actually scaled that team back to 2 people, but the AI is doing most of the work. So we're already yeah.
Patrick, I bought my leads straight off the platform live. It's just about knowing which one's the purchase and which one's the not. I mean, I talked to 4 sellers and got 2 signed contracts.
So what I want to say also to Patrick, these ones appear to be more motivated and reasonable. It's also a lot about how you open. I'm not saying that you open not good, Patrick, but guys in the titanium U, they're way beyond the opener part. A lot of our customers, unfortunately, I wish all of our customers were in titanium U. Seriously, we don't even worry about like affiliate or whatever. We just send people to each other. But the thing is, the opener is so important. I see so many people flopping on this, and they open in like a weird or not confident way or do something, and the person's like, they're just not feeling it. Like you don't make them feel it, and they're like they don't want to be reasonable. I'm not saying that's the case with you, Patrick. I'm saying that for everybody else that's watching that might be dealing with something like that. Your opener is super important.
So, Gene, we're gonna fix that next Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. I am going to be doing a training. It's going to be available for all Speed to Lead Coupon Club members. I will be leading the training, and we're going to be talking about how to talk to sellers. So if you're a Coupon Club member, you're available to attend that training. It's for free. I'll be hosting it. I'll be going through that. I'll be talking about the intro and how to talk to sellers the right way and things to avoid. But I agree, Gene. Over the past year or so, I've seen some really rough intros and awkward conversations just right out of the gates. And it needs to be cleaned up. And so we'll be talking about that next Wednesday.
Sorry?
4 p.m. Central.
4 p.m. Central. Okay, nice. Are you speaking at Deal Champs?
I'm not. I was not asked to be there.
right.
I spoke at the first one. I think they wanted to change up the speakers.
I see.
Personally, Gene, I think you need to call Dean and ask Dean why I'm not back.
I'm gonna say we want to sponsor it, and that's what I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, be like, listen, I want to sponsor this, but dude, you need the king closer there. I mean, what are you doing?
Well, that's what I was hoping for. That'd be a lot. It would make a lot more sense to sponsor it if you were there.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely. I'd love to go back out there. That was a great event. It was a really good one. I'd love to go back and speak. So let them know. Let them know that they still have my phone number. It hasn't changed, and they can let me and Cassie go out there and light the stage on fire, like she said.
Yeah.
Tell them you only want to sponsor if they let me and Cassie come.
That's pretty much it, because then I know it's going to be a slam dunk, because we have a testimonial right on the stage.
Todd, the closers or the coupon club is $29 a lead. It's the same leads that I was purchasing today. It's just 48 hours old. That's it. Close 1 out of 25. That's what we do every single day. Coupon club, $200 a month, $29 a lead. Close 1 out of 25. There you go. That's the beginner stage.
Anywhere between 160 to 200. That's what I had paid 4 years back. 4 years back. Why would I want to sell it for 145, which is lower than what I paid for?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not telling you that's what you need to accept. I'm telling you that's what I can offer due to the condition.
Okay. You made your offer, and I don't want to accept that offer. Very simple. We are done.
Okay. Well, if anything changes, hopefully we can do something about it. But
as I said,
all right. Sounds like Adam's getting told no there. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap this up. Caesar, Adam, appreciate you guys, all the guys that hopped on here, Tyler, Danny, Alex, Joey, John Looney. Man, it was awesome. I think I got everybody. Gene, we appreciate you, brother. Let me know about Deal Champs. Appreciate everybody. Make sure you like the video. We'll see you tomorrow.